Now for some good news on an issue that we looked at last year. Ever since the shocking tragedy of the Grenfell Tower fire in London, which saw 72 people lose their lives, we've been closely following the difficulties of other apartment owners whose homes were built with similar dangerous cladding. For example, like Ritu Saha from South London.
We were being told that this cladding is so combustible that it will spread from the bottom to the top in 7 minutes flat. Then you start thinking about what if something happens in the middle of the night?
In July 2020, we reported that the government had finally agreed to put £1 billion towards ensuring that all potentially lethal cladding was removed. Problem solved, we thought. But it appears not. Many leaseholders like Ritu say that while they wait for work on their apartments to be completed, they've had to pay for round-the-clock fire patrols because their buildings are considered high risk.
You are living in a completely unsafe property and you have to pretty much go bankrupt trying to make it safe on your own, even though you had nothing to do with the problem in the first place.
In Ritu's apartment block, residents say that they've spent £500,000 on fire wardens over the last 3 years. Nearly 600 blocks in London alone are in the same situation. The Ministry of Housing, Communities and Local Government has advised leaseholders to challenge excessive fire warden costs with their building owner. It's now also announced a £30 million fund to pay for fire alarms in affected buildings. But it does seem that there's still a long way to go before this issue is resolved, and we won't be letting it go.